Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
There we go. All better now. Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
Hail and howdy, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Dive, the Double D's, where you, the audience, are in control. I get to do only a little bit of things the way I want to around here. Most of the time, you guys make this magic happen. I hope everybody has had a good week. We've made it to Friday, and guess what? The world didn't end. The world didn't end. That's got a double meaning to it. Yesterday, we watched a video about the guy who predicted the rapture, and it never happened. At the same time, though, some would be saying that certain social media infighting meant the world was coming to an end yesterday, and it kind of is blowing over, as one would expect, because that's the way of the world. Things happen, the sun rises, and it's a new day. The world's not going to end, Cal. World's not going to end because you know why the world's not going to end? Because this is the Earth. It's where we keep all our stuff, and people want to keep their stuff. That's the bottom line. People want to keep all their stuff. The world's not going to end. Calmer heads are prevailing, it seems, and the cycle moves on. No, stop it. World shouldn't end. World should not end. There are still plenty of things I need to do in this life. And it's I was going to make a dirty joke, but I'll move on from it. There's a pause there. No, so yeah, it's listen. The world is fine. Everything's moving along. Nothing's going to be everything is going to be all right. And just think of it, for the next hour or so, you guys get to make me suffer for your entertainment. Okay? That's how it is today. That's how it is. Anyway, so here we are, Friday, and it's looking to be an interesting weekend. I'm going to be appearing on another show tomorrow. Sleep is for the week. I don't get to sleep in. Saturday's like the one day I get to really sleep in. Now that Shooty Who is done, I don't have to rush to wake up in the morning. Except no, I'm going to be on somebody else's show tomorrow morning. I'll talk about that in a little bit. At the same time, tonight we're actually gonna be a truncated ball busters because Dermy's got real life stuff. Tomorrow we got drive-in. I'll talk about more of that at the end there. And yeah, listen, guys, I'm sorry. I know I said I was gonna try and do a gaming stream last night, but I elected to relax a little bit and go to bed somewhat early, much earlier than normal. So early that I actually got 9 hours of sleep last night. 9 hours. That's incredible. I usually barely sleep 7. So it was good. And I'm feeling energy. So and I'm wearing red today because I'm salty. I'm salty and annoyed. And you guys are gonna get a free rant from me at the start of the show because I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off about something. And it is probably not a smart fight for me to pick, considering the disparity in social media following. But I'm going to pick the fight anyway because I'm sick and tired of bullshit. I'm sick and tired of grifting, hypocritical bullshit. We'll get to that in a minute. So hope you guys know right. Hail to the chat. Hail, good sir. Algam the Strong. Only mod on duty. Well, Static's here, but Static's like backup. And we're not gay. We're happy. Hail to Kratos. Hail to Gal. Hail to anybody else coming in. Just chilling, not chatting. I'm happy to have you guys here. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button, and let's do a live count check. Sorry, I'm pressing a hiccup. We are on the road to 4,000, and every day we get a little bit closer. 17 to go. 17 to go, guys. We could do it. I think we can get there next week. I think we can get to 4,000 next week. So thank you all for subscribing, having a good time, hitting the like button, leaving comments. There we go, guys. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. And I truly believe weird and wonderful things will happen once we get to 4,000. I believe great things are going to happen. Anyway, okay, so what do we got today? We got the news. We're going to go over the news like we always do. I'm sure at some point, one of you will want to torture me with a video. It's the way it works. Hail Dom, hail Raichu, how are you? And you'll get my free, you guys going to get it free. And I've got a secondary topic I do want to talk about. You'll see it on the list of news articles, but I want to talk about it as my segment. So it'll be, I'll let you know that one's off. You guys don't need to pay for that one. Anyway, so let's go over the news. Let's go over the news like we do. And then you guys are going to get a free rant. You guys are getting a free rant. But just as a reminder for people maybe coming in for the first time, here are the rules of the show. $5 to order an Adam rant on anything, just about anything. Let's keep it within reason. $10 to ask me a question to discuss any pop culture topic you have in mind. Just $10, say, Adam, what do you think about this? And I'll talk to you about it. We can go down really good tangents that way sometimes. $50 for an article. Maybe I showed you. Maybe it's one you've been sitting on. You want me to react to. That's how it works. $20 for me to watch a video, and $30 to make me review an episode of television or a movie live on stream. And of course, once again, we've reached a Friday, and EU Book Club's not happening because I really haven't had time to sit down and read a book comfortably. So our goal now is just to get to this before the month is over. That's our goal. That is a goal. Barbara Hamley, Children of the Jedi. And yes, this is an original first edition. Bought it when it came out all those long years ago. All right, so let's go over los videos, and we'll see what we got on the menu for today. If there's anything on here you guys want to see me react to, aside from the one I say that I'm pulling to the side to talk about. Okay, so Mia Goth joined Sean Levy's Star Wars Star. Oh, give me a break. Give me a break. Nobody effing cares. Sean Levy's Star Wars. That movie's never going to get made. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, but it's going to be dog shit. Don't lie to yourself. Mia Goth, don't care. Guadalajara Film Festivals. Oh, Alphabet Mafia crap. Don't care. Don't care. It's Pride Month. 40th Guadalajara. Okay, more film festival crap. Don't care about. Music industry. Ja Rule inks with W. I don't care. Ja Rule still exists. I think he retired. Hulu acquires Gaten Matazzaro, Sean Glambrone, drug trip comedy. Okay, don't care. Isn't that one of the Stranger Things kids now all grown up because they're all in their 30s now? Cynthia River proves she's a threat to a single singer-songwriter, too, with subtle but powerful forgive you. Oh, my God. I don't care about bald, ugly, clawed black woman who's gay. Parker Post, Elise Kudrow, don't care. They're talking to each other. Diddy's ex-girlfriend cries in court. We don't talk Diddy. If you want to keep your channel, you don't talk Diddy. Ballerina dances to $3.75 million on Thursday previews. I guess we'll talk about that on a roundtable this weekend in terms of box office. I don't plan on seeing it. Anna de Armas, beautiful woman. And I would spend all kinds of evenings with her. But I'm not going to go watch this movie. Couples Therapy renewed for season 5 Showtime. Never heard of it. Don't care. What else we got? Brainstorm Media takes U.S. on Erica Christensen and Penelope and Miller drama after all. Okay. More music. Don't care. Deep cover review. Bryce Dallas Howard. Nepo baby supreme. She's a Nepo baby. Has no talent. Only exists because her daddy is Ron Howard, who is an actual good actor and a good director. Nepo baby. Seth MacFarlane breaks down Lush Life, his new album with previously unreleased Frank Sinatra arrangements. I don't want to hear fuck Seth MacFarlane. Fuck him in his ears. I hate that man. I've hated him since 2008. He's a piece of shit. And I don't want to hear, oh, he attacks both sides. No, he attacks one side. Family Guy stopped being the type that equal opportunity offender a long, long time ago. Seth MacFarlane is a rabid commie Marxist, okay? 3 Arts acquires independent news talent agency O Management. Don't care. I don't care who signs with who. Flow continues historic box office run, passing 50 million euros milestone. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Omar Sy's reveals behind the scenes look at cameo, and I don't care. I don't care about these things. Lilo and Stitch Mission Impossible, the UK, Ireland box office 50% surge in May. Yes, Lilo and Stitch will make $1 billion. We came to that conclusion last weekend. What's left here? More crap. More crap. More crap. That guy looks gay. Moving on. Hot Reporter. That's the same article they had on the front yesterday. Bunch of queerdos. Ginny and Georgia star Antonia Gentry and turning her delusions into reality. Oh, Jesus Christ. The girls are fighting. Social media can't get enough of Donald Trump's messy breakup with Elon. I don't care. Don't care. It's already ending. But they love it. This is the far left, commie Marxist shill media loves that this was happening. They're all touching themselves over it. Well, we don't talk Diddy. Okay, film. Echo Valley review. Julianne Moore and Sydney Sweeney starring Apple TV, satisfying, tense, domestic thriller. Hey, Sydney Sweeney, she got great tits. I'm still not going to watch it. Here we go. Mia Goth going to play a villain. Wait. So you're going to put tiny little Mia Goth as the villain up against Ryan Gosling? Thank you, Disney Star Wars, for still being Disney Star Wars. You piece of shit. Movie CEO pushing intro. You know what? Let me stay on that for a second there. This is why Disney Star Wars will always fail. Because they're marketing this shit to fake freaking fans, still packed with agenda. They're never going to change. Mia Goth is a tiny little white girl, and she's going to be your villain against Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling, say what you Ryan Gosling is a big masculine man. He's a fit masculine dude. This is retarded. This is stupid, but it's Disney Star Wars. Whammon's in control, gonna do shit to a dude to make him look pathetic at some point. God damn, I hate Disney Star Wars. Martin Short has an invitation for Bill Murray. They want him on Only Murders show. I don't care about that show. This is interesting. I saw this last night. So we've got Tulsa King season 3 on the way, and Samuel Jackson is going to be a guest star, and they're doing a spinoff called Nola King, New Orleans King. So they're going to do a spinoff with Sam Jackson in the same universe. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see how excited I am for that, because I enjoy Tulsa King. A lot of fun. Sly Stallone is badass, and he's great on that show. Not apologetic at all. But I don't know about Sam Jackson. I don't know if he's got that juice anymore. I just don't. All right. IGN. Silent Hill F Combat has a heavier focus on melee and is more action-oriented than Silent Hill 2 Remake producer says. I don't play the Silent Hill games. I don't care. Doesn't that kind of take it away from what those games are? Those are horror games where you can't fight. You're supposed to survive. If you fight back, doesn't that kind of take something away from it? I feel like that takes something away from it. Lies of P Overture trailer leaks online. Teases imminent shadow drop. Is that a DLC to Lies of P? Is that a DLC? I must have missed that. Squid Game creator had to pull out 2 more teeth while finishing final season. I don't care. Fuck Squid Game. Dune Awakening addresses server stability with first head start patch. Is this is Dune? Wait, let me see something here real quick. Hold on a second. Let's see if Dune Awakening is that multi-platform. I mean, I'm not overly interested, but I mean, I'm always want to make sure that we're not passing on good co-op games with the boys. Dune Awakening cross-platform. Dune Awakening, while having PC access on June 5th, will not have cross-platform at launch. The game will launch PC first with console releases PS5 and Xbox later, planned for later, potentially 2026. Okay, so if we are going to do Dune, at least for my end, it will not be until console release because my computer cannot handle it. And any money we're making goes to other things right now. Yeah, I'm kind of done with Souls and Souls-like games. I'm just not interested anymore. I know it's good. I mean, I know you've enjoyed it, Static. I know Sam enjoyed it. But Yeah, so if Dune Awakening is good, and I kind of think I'm changing my tune on it because I saw the sandworms and they're real sandworms in there. It's real sandworms, not Denis Villeneuve sandworms. And just a reminder, Denis Villeneuve, his Dune movies both suck. They both suck. They're not good. If you like Dune and know what Dune is, they're not good. They're both shit. Anyway, so we'll put a pin in Dune Awakening. It's Funcom though. Funcom. I have history with Funcom. Either way, we'll see how it goes. We'll keep an eye on it, and when they come out with crossplay on cross-platform, then maybe we'll take a look at it. Okay, T-Pain getting his own Fortnite character in custom world is redefining Zone Wars gameplay. Isn't that the Jack in the Box guy? That's the Jack in the Box guy. Anyway. Nintendo told Princess Peach and Toad voice actor she had been replaced after 18 years as Mario Kart World released on Switch 2 launch day without her in it. Haha. Haha. Oh! Real-time showrunner says not being able to finish the story, a devastating blow for us all. Oh, I'm reserving this one. Okay, hold on. We're reserving this one. This is going. I'm changing my segment. Oh, let's listen to Rafie Poo cry. Yes. New segment. Oh boy. Are you excited? I am excited. Blue Scooty. New documentary about boy who beat Tetris. Don't care. Tom Cruise sets Guinness World Record for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning for doing stunts. Sure, that's what we appreciate about that at the very least. Tom Cruise and his stunts. SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide leaked via age rating listing. I hate SpongeBob. SpongeBob has made people dumber. I don't care if it's brought us many funny memes. SpongeBob has lowered the IQ of the world. Fight me on that. What else we got? Xbox Game Showcase reportedly set to reveal Persona 4 remake. Good. I'm not a Persona guy. Doesn't matter to me. Nintendo points to GameStop statement on damaged Switch 2 consoles that jokes staplers have been confiscated as customers offered replacements. Well, at least they're making good on the damaged Switch 2s. That's good. Alien franchise was deadened after Alien Resurrection, Ridley Scott says, and that's what led him to Prometheus. Nothing's been good since Aliens. So shut up, Ridley. I'll make fun of SpongeBob no name. Besides, I don't listen to banned people. Okay? I don't listen to banned people. Summer 2025 State of Play breaks viewing record for Sony. Sure. Nintendo Switch 2's best-selling eShop launch games revealed. And those $10 Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom upgrades are right up there. Once again, people are playing Switch games on their Switch 2 more because there are no Switch 2 games. There's one. And yeah, everybody played the hell out of it yesterday. But they're all playing Switch 1 games. That's what's happening. Elden Ring Night Rain developer. And my point on dwelling on that over and over again is the fact that they promoted the launch with Switch 1 games. Yes, when the PS5 launched, were you still playing PS4 games on it? Of course you were. But they didn't promote it as new games. They're essentially promoting these as new games. That's my point. That's my sticky point. And that just bothers me. For some reason, it bothers me. It just bothers me for some reason. Elden Ring Night Rain developer From Software concludes server maintenance designed to improve matchmaking. Okay, good for that. Surprise! GameCube controller for Nintendo Switch has gyro controls, and fans are having fun working out what it's compatible with. Yes, it has motion sensors. Great. You're still playing GameCube games on your Switch 2 instead of Switch 2 games. You're more interested in old games. That is my point. It seems like the Switch 2 is nothing but a glorified retro simulator than a next-gen console at the moment. That's all. That is my overall point to this. That's my overall point. And that's fine. But let's just be real about it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Let's be real about it. Dakota Johnson insists Madam Web disaster wasn't my fault, points to decisions made by people who don't have a creative bone in their body. Yeah, bad movie, and you weren't even the hottest chick in it. Dune Awakening looks like it's going to be a hit on Steam. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. Nintendo Switch 2 supports your phone as a camera with just 2 cables. I've seen that. Then why buy the camera that goes with it? Some people bought the camera that goes with it. Michael Biehn of Terminator and Alien fame, finally part of the Predator party. Yeah. They've killed him in both movies. Cyberpunk 2077 getting another surprise final patch. We have been cooking for... that's yesterday. That's yesterday news. Marvel Studios skipping this year's San Diego Comic-Con. That's news from last week. Reading that. That looks like... All right, looks like that's about it on news for IGN. Let's check Kotaku. Fans desperate for Half-Life 3 are tracking Gabe Newell's super yacht in hopes of manifesting his Summer Game Fest miracle. I was never into Half-Life, so I don't really care. Not my cup of tea. Don't care. Black Myth Wukong coming to Xbox. Yes, heard about it. Dune Awakening. Masterpiece hit despite competition from Switch 2 release. Dude, that's fucking apples and oranges. Shut the fuck up. That's apples and goddamn oranges. All right? Shut up. Can't compare that shit. Don't care about Borderlands. Don't make this mistake when setting up your Switch 2. Legendary producer Tim Bland's next artist will be AI generated. Oh, glory. Cyberpunk 2077. All right, new. Yeah, we saw that already. Persona 5 spinoff. Mini Hammer Smash to take the break of Switch 2. Why does anybody care? Why are you trying to break your Switch 2? Elden Ring yesterday. All right, that's yesterday's stuff. Okay, nothing. Just usual retardation. All right, let's check Park Place for current news, or at least news, real topics. Dakota Johnson, we already saw that. Exclusive new details on Disneyland expansion reveal hidden timeline, local tensions, and the long-term battle over Harbor Boulevard. Yeah, you know what local tensions are? It's going to cost them tons, hundreds of millions of dollars because they don't have sweetheart tax deals anymore. Prime Video's Fallout is first confirmed haunted house. We already knew this. That's yesterday. Fandango and the bullshit about crashing site because people are buying Fantastic Four tickets. Yeah, that was bullshit. Nick Frost Haggard will be not different from Robbie Coltrane's performance, but also not the same. Muppet 3D Vision gets extended hours on its final day at Hollywood Studios, and this is yesterday's news. I was going to talk the budget for Superman, but we're going to probably put that to Sunday now because I want to talk Rafe Judkins crying because that makes me happy inside. It makes me happy. Anyway, so there are the articles, guys. Take a thought about it for a second. I'm now going to give you a rant. Because I'm annoyed at something. Have a quick drink. There is something that annoys me out there. What annoys me are grifters, real grifters who mine on the hope or on the desperation of real fans of stuff, be it gamers or fans of TV and movies and franchises. I hate these guys. Some of them, I'm not going to pick certain fights, but if you know what I'm saying, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And some of them are out there purely to both shit stir and make statements that are completely unfounded just to get traction and interactions on social media. And today I want to talk about this guy right here. I have despised this guy for well over a year. I despise this account. And what account am I talking about? I'm talking about, and right, I said when I started the show, I said I'm probably picking a fight that I shouldn't pick, considering the size of this account versus me. We're talking about an X account that has almost 200,000 followers. Okay, I should not be picking this fight, but I'm gonna pick the fight because I'm sick and tired of this son of a bitch. Who am I talking about exactly? I'm talking about Pirate Nation. Pirate Nation is a piece of shit. All he ever does is clip an article and put it up there 90% of the time just to report on news that everybody else already knows about. Or he'll do something like this. Yesterday, for about 5 seconds, just as a passing, I wanted to be happy about the fact that we have an official announcement for Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evil East Chronicles, the re-release of one of Square Enix's most classic Final Fantasy games. Not mainline, but still beloved. And I told you my little story about when I got it, and I've played all the versions of it. And I don't have my PS1 version anymore. I don't have a PSP or my War of the Lions copy anymore. And the only way, we've talked about this a couple years ago on Mellow Mondays, where the only way you could get the current editions of Final Fantasy Tactics would be on iOS, on mobile. It doesn't exist on Steam. It doesn't exist on console, nowhere. So when Yoshi P last year let it slip on purpose, because he's Yoshi P, he's very good at this game. When he let it slip that they were going to be giving Final Fantasy Tactics some love, everybody smiled. Everybody smiled. Everybody was happy. And I said, I can't win. And then this week on the State of Play, we got the announcement, cross-platform The Evil East Chronicles. Cross-platform, which means I can get it on my PS5 and be happy. Now, last night I made a little sure about it, put it up, and I thought, why are people downvoting me for just being happy about Final Fantasy Tactics getting released? Because that means finally, after years, you can get it again on either Steam or a physical copy. There's nothing wrong with that. But perhaps this is why. Because of assholes like Pirate Nation. He is upset that Square Enix is using Denuvo for security for anti-piracy on their game. He's upset about that, and all of his fucking clapping seal followers are upset about it too. Oh, how embarrassing. Why is it embarrassing to put anti-piracy software on your game? Oh, I get it, because you're all fucking losers who pirate video games. Now, I am not being a hypocrite in this. I am all for sometimes going down to the beach and finding what you will. But I don't do it for video games. I don't. And when I do find something in the beach, I eventually get rid of it. I don't keep it. Not unless I plan on owning it eventually. Then I'm going to replace it. But listen, I'm okay. I believe in going down to the beach. But don't get pissy because someone's going to make it harder for you to pirate the game. At the same time, don't call it embarrassing. And I really hate this son of a bitch because every time Square Enix tries to do right for the problems they've encountered over the past couple of years when they went down the DEI route and got spanked for it hard, all this dude ever does is shit on Square Enix when Square Enix has publicly said, we're sorry for DEI. We're sorry for the ethics board. We're not going to reach out. We're going to focus on making games that you like again in the franchises you like. So what do? They give you Final Fantasy Tactics Evil East Chronicles. They give you something good. And they're only charging, that says pounds. So it's probably it's going to be between $30 and $40 probably. I think that's a fair price. For 2 games, you're getting the original. You're getting the original game in this and the remaster and the remake. Remake in there. And people are crying, oh my God, $40? I've got my rent on it. Some of us don't have it anymore. And that's a reasonable price for 2 games. They're not charging you $80. They're not charging you $60 or $50, between $30 and $40. And at some point, it'll be on sale. So I am sick and tired of this stupid son of a bitch who does nothing but stir shit for the sake of interaction and doesn't actually care. This guy doesn't care about good games. He doesn't actually care about anything he reports on. He does it for the likes and the interaction. To say, remaster of a 20-year-old game, everybody wants this. Everybody's excited for this. This is why, in the end, sometimes we don't deserve anything nice for pieces of shit like this who want to cry about it. We deserve this game. It hasn't been on physical release for console for over a decade. We deserve to have nice things. We don't deserve grifting, hypocrite piece of shits like this ruining our fun. This is why nerds get a bad name, because of assholes like this. So I'm sick and tired of everybody going, oh, Pirate Nation quoted this. Oh, let's check him as a post. Stop using him. Stop. He's not in it for anything but himself, and he won't admit it. He's hiding behind, oh, I'm doing this because I'm all for the fight. Look, he just wants you to buy his fucking merch. He just wants you to buy his fucking merch. He's not in it to save gaming, to save movies, save television, comics, or anything. He's in it for the grift. Fuck this guy. Fuck him in both his fucking ears. Sick of this shit. People need to point these assholes out. It's time to stop pretending these people are your friends and are in it to protect the things we love. They're not. They are not. Okay. Got a little more heated on that one than I thought I would. Got a little. That one's been building inside for a while. I despise that. I despise that account and everybody like him. All right, hang on. So I gotta. Oh, that was an angry one. I was a lot angrier than I thought I was. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we got now? We got anything? All right, you guys are not interested in anything yet, articles or videos wise. So I'm going to jump to my next segment. Now let's have a little fun. That was me being angry. Now let's have a little fun, shall we? Okay, so let's take a break. I need to calm down a second. I can't dive right into this. Let me calm down for a second. Calm down. Let's go over what's happening for today, tomorrow, and everything else. Yes, dude. I'm not going to spoil things. Get ready for darkness. Darkness is going to happen. Darkness, you're going to have a great time. I spent last night grinding. I was grinding last night. I was climbing the endless tower. Not really climbing. It's just repeated fights. And I stopped at one fight. I'm up to stage 9, fight 3 on the endless tower. And you'll know what that is eventually. And just the 3 bosses that they dropped on me in that one, I said, you know what? It's 12:30, 1 o'clock. I'm going to stop now. This is the fight that's going to take some thinking, but because what you had there I'm fighting a particular couple of bosses. Each level of this endless fight had themes on it, and these 2 bosses had opposite elementals. One was ice-based, one was fire-based, and my strategy revolves around fire. Most of my strategy revolves around building fire burn stacking. The dodge parry, it takes timing. I've developed a couple of tricks for myself. Like when I'm playing, what I'll do is when it's dodging, it's just simple this. But when it's time to parry, what I do now is I push the ball of my thumb into the controller for a foundation things. So as I go boop, 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 as I find the rhythm for it. That seems to help me when I'm parrying, just pushing my thumb into the controller. I don't know why, but it helps me. And once I understand the pattern, once I've learned the pattern of a boss or a mob, I seem to be able to get through it okay. But yeah, it takes a lot of getting used to. But the mobs are going to repeat. So eventually you're like, oh, I know this mob. I know his attack patterns. I'm going to do it. But it's a lot of fun. I think you have a great time. I can't wait to talk to you about it as you go through it. It's going to be good. Hopefully in the next couple of days, we'll get back to it. I'm about to level 90 on 3 characters. So I'm heading towards level 99 because there is a trophy for level 99. So I want to get there. I want that level 99. I knew you'd like it. Jed. I knew you would. All right. So let's calm down for a second. Let me cool down after my rant there. And let's go over what's going on the rest of the day. So tonight we've got Ball Busters, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a short one, as I said before, because Dermy's got some work stuff, and we have a hard out at a certain point. So we got that. Now I'm going to have to try and go to bed early because tomorrow at 10 a.m. you can find me on Brandon the Anime Guy's channel. He wants to talk some anime, so he's invited me on, and I'll be there tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. despite my despite my better judgment of wanting to get some sleep. I'm gonna go there. So I'll be on Brandon's channel 10 a.m. tomorrow morning to talk anime. Not current season, because I haven't watched current season yet, and he says he hasn't either. So we're not gonna talk current season. So I don't know. So join me there. Tomorrow night, drive-in, Jed and I are discussing the Apple Dumpling Gang. Let's just say it's about as boring and dull as I remembered it was. Thank you, Legatus. This was Legatus's choice for Chat Choice second quarter 2025. He won. Thank you, Legatus, for reminding me why I dislike 70s Disney. Anyway, so it should be an interesting one tomorrow night. Jed, if you've watched it, if you haven't watched it yet, yeah, it's a good one. All right, then tomorrow night, co-op gaming. I don't know if there's going to be Chatterday or not, but we're going to do co-op gaming anyway. And we are in June. I will let you guys know when soon. I have to check with it. We have to schedule the Among Us for this month, so we'll be scheduling that soon. I'll let you guys know. What else? Sunday, roundtable, 2 p.m. Eastern. Fun times will be had. And then Ogren nipple armor. What? No, Kel. No nipple armor. No nipple armor. Anyway, and then Monday, no more Who Cares reviews. We're done. No more Shooty Who's. So we're back to normal on Monday. Just Daily Dive and Mellow Mondays in the afternoon, in the evening. We'll be back. We're not going to do that anyway. So that's the immediate stuff that's going to happen for the channel over the next few days. So thank you, everybody, guys. Remember, hit that like button. Let's see where we are on the old thing. Nope, still at 83, but that's good. We're looking good though. We're making moves. We're going to get there. Okay, so I think I've calmed down enough. Let me have a little sip of water here. I forgot to fill my jug, so I'm kind of just taking a little bit that's left in there to get me through the stream. And that needs to go in the dishwasher anyway. It's got to get washed. But all right, so we came across this a little bit ago. So this is I guess my victory lap continues. I thought I was done, but we're not, because Wheel of Time is canceled. We all cheered. I didn't think that we would get to point and laugh at a crying Rafe Judkins. This just makes my day. This is glorious. Wheel of Time showrunner insists canceled Amazon Prime Video show was watched by huge numbers of people, points to Expanse and expressing hope it will be saved. Oh, we've already covered this. I showed you that yesterday. Nobody wants to buy the show. Amazon can't sell it to anybody. Nobody wants it. Huge numbers of people. You never charted once on Samba. Never once did you chart on Samba, Rafe. And at the same time, you only charted twice on Nielsen's. And it was for the penultimate, which got to a 7. And then the finale dropped down to 10. And remember, Nielsen's these days, the metrics they use for 1 million minutes views or 1 billion minutes viewed, whichever one you're going for, it's a faulty measuring system because it's measuring all minutes viewed for the entire series. So what the good little stands do for shows like Wheel of Time is they watch it all. They go back and they watch it all to pump up the fake numbers. So it wasn't watched. And remember, how many people got to sign your petition? Only 120,000. 120,000. That's better than Acolyte, but still shit. So let's read what Rafie Poo has to say here. While Wheel of Time seems dead after Amazon canceled the show following conclusion of season 3, its showrunner has pointed to The Expanse and expressing hope it could be saved. Here's the thing, remember, excuse me. The Expanse was canceled on Sci-Fi Channel. Or was it the other way around? No. Yeah, it was on Sci-Fi Channel, got canceled there, and picked up by Netflix. it was on network television or on cable television, whatever, on terrestrial TV, and picked up by a streamer. No streamer is going to save another streamer's shitty show. That ain't going to happen. Rafi Two Judkins is retarded. Nobody watched your show. We'll get into that in a second. Let's see what they say. We already know that. But last month it emerged that Prime Videos decided against renewing Wheel of Time season 4 after what Deadline reported were lengthy deliberations. No, they decided immediately. Remember, previous seasons were renewed while the current season was going on. Hell, they created season 2 before season 1 even aired. They knew right away nobody was going to watch this shit. Nobody. Brandon Sanderson, who finished Jordan's Wheel of Time book series, has gone on the record to offer his thoughts on the series cancellation, saying, "I do think it's a shame, as while I had my problems with the show, it had a fan base who deserved better than a cancellation after the best season." No. Sorry, Brandon. That fan base, the stan base, didn't deserve shit because they supported Rafe Judkins' bastardization, filled with nothing but straight people turned gay. That's what this show was. A gay dating simulator. It turned straight people into gay people, left and right and center. Now showrunner Rafe Judkins has offered his thoughts in his first comments since the news broke. In a statement published on social media, Judkins said he couldn't offer something clear and tidy to explain the cancellation, but instead, the Wheel of Time was watched by huge numbers of people. Bullshit. He pointed to viewership data, back up his claim, saying the Wheel of Time appeared on Nielsen top 10 chart for nearly 20 days. No, it didn't! You're a liar! You are a liar! I have visual evidence. In fact, I'll bring it up right now. I will bring it up right now. I will show you right now. Wait, did I get rid of it? Oh, shit, I threw it out. I actually got rid of it. I thought I was done talking about it. Sorry, I don't have those saved things anymore. Shit. But I did show them. They are still there. You can go look at my Autopsy live stream. The receipts are there. I showed them on the Autopsy live stream. The receipts are there, how it didn't rank. Season 3 only ranked twice on the Nielsen's. What is this 20-week straight shit? There is no 20 weeks. You ranked there in season 1, and then it fell off. You were there in season 2, and then it fell off. And season 3, it appeared at the very end and got nowhere. So you're full of shit, Rafe. You're full of shit. Judkins went on to say that he had the team behind the show set out to adapt the entire Wheel of Time story from the books, and not being able to finish on feels like a devastating blow for all of us. Oh, you say you were going to adapt the whole thing? Then why did you skip a book, Rafe? Why did you skip a book and all the events in it? And why did you take events and character arcs that belong to other people, i.e. Matt, and gave it to Perrin? And I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, the actor left it before the season ended. You know, you could have done some camera trickery and just had him slightly off camera or knocked out and then stood up in the next season. Oh, hi, Matt. But no, you didn't. So I don't want to hear, we wanted to adapt all the books. You skipped the Dragon Reborn. You went straight to Shadow Rising. No calendar, no events at the no events in tier, nothing. You skipped shit. I don't want to hear we were going to adapt all the books. You adapted what you wanted to adapt, and you put in fake filler fanfiction bullshit. You changed characters left and right. Moraine is not gay. Swan is not gay. Elaine is not gay with Avienda. And Rand wasn't effing Lanfear. Didn't happen. But you made it happen to suit your bullshit. Don't give me we were gonna adapt it properly. You piece of shit. There's a reason. You aren't in charge of God of War TV show at Amazon anymore because your shield, Jennifer Salke, got fired. And you were subsequently fired. He's out of work. He's not working on anything anymore. He has no job because he's a talentless hack who hated Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. We've done this comparison. Rings of Power, may be bad, but it's bad run by retards who are just stupid. What Rafe Judkins did to Wheel of Time was done with malice and hate in his heart. Very simply put. He then lamented what he called the trend in TV towards fewer seasons with less episodes and finding quicker ways to acquire additional streaming subscribers, saying this approach goes against the fundamental strength of television, long-form storytelling. Go fuck yourself. Just go shut the fuck up. At the time of this article, it's reached 130,000. It's not going to go anywhere. Finish the story. Yeah, you would need another 10 seasons to finish the story. And it wouldn't be the story because you've left characters out. They left out like 8 Forsaken in this. There's only like 6 Forsaken in this stupid show. Organizers say their website, it deserves to be told in full. Yeah, nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. Go fuck off. So Judkins expressed a degree of hope that someone somewhere will pick up the Wheel of Time. He pointed to the expansion, which canceled by Sci-Fi before Amazon said, okay, so Amazon saved it. That's my point. Nothing gets canceled on a streamer and goes to another streamer. Streamers only save shows canceled by cable or network television. That's the pattern. No streamer is going to pick up the shit that couldn't get numbers on another streaming service. Especially Amazon, who has all the fucking money in the world to keep things going for vanity projects. You think Netflix is going to pick this up? You think anybody? This is the cope that you see. What else we got? So who knows? Perhaps Wheel of Time show will do what the books have always managed to do since day one: defy traditional definitions of beginnings and ends. I certainly hope it does, because the book series and these fans deserve to see stories finished. No, book fans don't watch your show. You have a bunch of queerdos who watch your show. Fake fans stands. We're not going to read this whole thing. We're not doing that. We made fun of it. We made fun of it enough. So let's continue our victory lap. Let's continue dancing. Let's point and laugh at Rafe Judkins and his queerdo army, who will never get to finish their show because it was and always will be dog shit. All right, we're done with that. I love that. I got to blow my nose 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Prof, what are you saying? Oh, that's right. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Dermy has less fun in Super Chat than Adam now. I respect the chat. I know what's going on. Whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Here we go. $100 from Kratos El Grados says, F the chat for not voting RRR. You're going to watch it and report on it here instead. Go blind, no lube. I can host it on Discord for movie night if you want. You're like, no, don't worry, Kratos. I will then watch it on my own time. All right, then. For $100, I will now, much to my dismay, I will now admit this. I've never had a desire to watch RRR. So now, once again, Kratos has stumbled upon another way to make me suffer. So there we go. I'm going to watch RRR and give my thoughts live on this stream. It won't happen Monday because I clearly don't have time with all the streams and other stuff between now and Monday to get it done. So either Tuesday or Wednesday next week. You guys can host it. That's fine. I need to watch. You guys are. I need to watch these. If I'm going to give a review, I need to watch these things in private. I can't be watching with anybody else. So, all right. So either Tuesday or Wednesday next week, I will give my. That's 1 to 2 days. So not counting today, you give me 2 days, 2 business days essentially. So Tuesday or Wednesday, I will give my live review, my live thoughts on RRR. You don't understand, Prof. I have hated everything I've ever heard about this movie. It feels like it's just slop. That kind of slop that I hate. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I've never watched it. I have never watched it. Never watched it. So you're going to get my fresh thoughts, never before uttered on stream or video. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Woo. All right. So with that said, all right. So Kratos says that's acceptable. Tuesday or Wednesday, you will get my review of it. All right, guys. So that being said, does anybody else want to make me suffer anything? Because if we don't, then I guess we'll wrap it up just slightly early today. Because I gave you guys some heat today. I gave you a passionate rant. We just had fun poking at Rayford Judkins. I'm gonna clip that one out. That's my video for the day. Unless there's like Doctor Who news that came out of nowhere that I want to talk about today, I don't know. If Jen says to be a strike freedom, will build. No, I will not. I am not. Listen, I am not Dermy. I will not destroy things I love. I will not destroy things I love. Besides, nobody has my address. And here's the thing also. As much as it would be fun to, receive things, I at the moment, since I'm trying to move right now, we're trying to get a move. I don't want to collect anything else is the thing also. I don't want any more things I'd have to move with me, especially something as delicate as a statue. So, and I have nowhere to actually build that right now. I don't have anywhere where I could actually build it. I don't have a setup for putting stuff together right now. I don't anymore. But someday, but I won't break it. I'm not going to break the strike freedom. I love the strike freedom. I am not Dermy. I'm not going to hurt myself. Listen, I have an open mind to everything. I'm not viewing it through the lens of race. I'm viewing it through it looks like the kind of movie that just annoys me with what it does. That's what I'm looking at it from. But we'll find out. We'll find out. I have avoided watching it for years, and I knew it was going to happen eventually. Somehow, some way, you guys were going to make me watch this movie. But there it is. We are with that. All right, then. So if nobody else has anything they want me to cover or talk about today, I guess we'll wrap up a little bit early. Because I'm there is that Superman topic, but I'm gonna move that to a panel discussion for Sunday now with me and Dre and Jed. So I'm gonna move that to Sunday. So there we go, guys. So I'll give you guys one last second to make sure if you want to get anything, have anything happen. Other than that, let's see. Let's see. Yeah. You didn't have Dermy's address at all. No, you didn't. Of course you didn't. What do you mean gay? I'm going to make you talk Superman. You love talking Superman. Take some time off. Prepare my body for Indians. I have to ready myself. All right, guys, then we're going to wrap it up. I will see you guys tonight on Ballbusters. I'm actually now going to take a short break, and then I'm going to do like a crap ton of cooking for the next few movies. For the few movies, that's what Jen said there. For the next couple days, so I'm going to do a crap ton of cooking. So I don't have to do any food preparation for a bunch of days, so I can just heat things up and eat. Anyway, guys, all right. So thank you everybody for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We are at currently 3,983 subscribers. 17 away from 4,000, where weird and wonderful and beautiful things will happen. I will catch you guys later. Remember, tonight, Ballbusters. Tomorrow morning on Brandon the Anime Guys channel, 10 a.m. I'll be there to talk anime weeb shit. Until then, guys, take it easy, everybody.